Welcome to our ongoing YouTube video series on assisting you with your business development. My name is Christopher Neufeld of Neufeld Legal, and in this particular video we're going to try to assist you in uploading videos onto YouTube and making suggestions as to how to best achieve that transference so that you can promote your business through this very powerful medium. Now, the first thing to do is to have yourself a Google account. Generally, you start off, you can use a Gmail account. That's going to be beneficial. There's also going to be a YouTube account. So you want to be logged into your Gmail account, your YouTube account. And you'll notice this by looking at the very top of your screen at YouTube. You'll see the icon at the top that should have your image if you're using an image, or just should indicate that you're online. Now, if you go down a bit from there, you'll see a little camera with a plus sign on it. Once you have your video ready and on your computer system, you'll look to click on that little camera with the plus sign on it, and it will then provide you with two options. One is to upload a video, and the second is to go live, and that's to live stream. What we're going to be looking today at is uploading your video. So let's click on that upload your video, and the next thing you're going to see is you're going to see a screen that appears, and it allows you to either drag and drop your video, or alternatively select the file in your computer files that contains the video. So once you do that, you do your selection, the computer will begin processing it onto the YouTube system, and you'll be provided with an entry screen that will allow you to include the important details which are critical to making your video visible and for people to find your video. So in the process of the upload, you'll be able to start completing this information. What you're going to want to do is a very descriptive title. Use as many of the letters, character spaces as you can. Make it very detailed and descriptive because it's a powerful tool for search engines. The same goes to a description. You want to use the words that you can to describe it. Also, if provide them with contact information in there, other links, and also any disclaimers that you have. Remember, this is informational provision that you're doing. You're not giving firm advice. Firm advice typically is for very specific situations, especially in the legal profession that I'm involved in. So you want to make sure you have those kinds of disclaimers so people are aware going into it what's involved. Okay, as you're going through, once you have the video uploaded, you'll see the image in the corner, but you also have a selection of thumbnails. You'll be able to choose some pre-selected thumbnails from the video itself that you have. As you can see, some of the thumbnails that were presented to myself on this particular video were not that great. Or alternatively, you can create your own thumbnail. When you get more sophisticated, creating your own thumbnail is a very useful tool so that you get a clear picture and presentation when people are searching YouTube as to what you're trying to communicate in that particular video. So you'll do that, and then you'll start doing one more thing, which is you have to provide an audience selection as to whether it's for an adult audience or for a child audience. Typically, you're going to be looking at it being for an adult audience. Click that on so you can move on, and then you click on the More Options button. The More Options button is important because it provides you with a number of important tools. The most significant of those tools is the tag section. So that is where you're going to start specifying what the various descriptor words are that when people are looking for a particular video, that they will be able to find your particular video when they put the search in. So you put in alternative words, suggestive words, words that are linked to this particular video and what you are doing, what you're trying to promote. If there is an actual product placement, you will also want to sort of identify that. It's a requirement. They got the question marks on there. That can provide you with some more clarification as to what you're doing there. Similarly, you can look to add language and the like. Going back, you want to categorize it. Categorizing it is important in the sense that categories are not necessarily that broad. So you might be like, I would like to have a category specifically for business or law, but they don't have that. So you're oftentimes put into education, how to, things like that. One of the aspects that I failed to touch upon earlier is the aspect of playlists. Playlists are important as you start building up your videos, because what you're going to want to do is group your videos under playlists, so such that people who are looking into a certain area are going to find a way to find comparable videos and really see the scope and depth of your knowledge in that area. Stuff that is associated with the first video that they're looking at. So playlists are important as you build up your repertoire of videos. So I would strongly suggest building those up and creating them, because oftentimes people will start working through the playlist and get more and more comfortable with what you're providing, what you're suggesting, such that you're able to close the deal with them based on that. Once you've got all those categories filled in, you'll look to move on. Those are typically the most important for the search function. The next screen is video elements, and there are two aspects to the video elements. One is creating an end page, and the second is creating cards. Now, with respect to creating an end page, we'll show you oftentimes what they do is they take an image that you select from the end of your video, and then you have a further video that they can proceed to, as well as a subscribe button. Very useful tool. Sometimes you put up two videos. You don't necessarily look for subscribers. Whichever way works best for yourself. It's a very important tool, especially if you're trying to create subscriptions, have repeats, and you're going to be doing a lot of videos. Meanwhile, the other aspect that you can do is utilize cards. Cards are really at the end of a video. You often see them on YouTube. There's a selection of different videos that you can select and say, these are videos that I've been putting forward that are related to it, and then YouTube intermingles that with videos that they believe are significant, and that can be utilized also towards that viewer's interests as a continuation, so they continue to stay on with YouTube. So once you've done those two, you return back to the studio portion, and finally you come to your last page. And typically what you're going to want to do, because the significance of this is that you will put your video public. That's a selection that I typically use myself and put it out for immediate broadcast. There are different features to schedule a premiere, schedule it for a later time. Possibly if you have a broad enough audience and there's timing that is beneficial to yourself, you can proceed with that. YouTube also has some additional disclaimers, requisites that they have. You can read through those at your own leisure. Once you've done that, look through it. You can always play the video itself. Often a good thing to actually play the video with the sound, because every once in a while I've had videos that have been uploaded, and at some point between when it's recorded and when it gets onto YouTube, the sound crashes, and you don't want to necessarily publish it, promote it, and then realize that the sound's not working or some aspect is not working. It gets stuttered. We're not using the most sophisticated technology for this. So you want to get the kinks out of it when you're on YouTube. Then you publish it. The beauty of it is that once it's published and you hit the button, the YouTube asks you for different ways that they believe you can promote it. Simple ways such as Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Facebook, so you can connect and you can promote your video through your connections there. Very useful way to start getting those views and promoting its appearance. Now, I hope this video has been helpful and it furthers your efforts to create YouTube videos, get them online, and promote your business and your skill set that this very effective online video tool presents you with. Thank you very much.